This is weird. We'll figure this out though. Okay, so now we're live on YouTube. I'm pausing that preview. Hello to everyone on YouTube. I've been trying to figure this out, but we are officially live on Twitch and on YouTube. I'm going to be getting into this Alan Wake event. Sorry for all the frustration here. I mean, on YouTube, we should be live. Let me check. I really just want to get into the game at this point. Okay, we are live on YouTube. I can see the preview, 1080, 60. Right now, we only have 720 on Twitch, but hopefully with more streams. That's just because I'm a new streamer. But we're going to get into this. Okay, I'm gonna minimize that and hope it doesn't overload my game. Okay. As long as I don't have any drop frames. If I have dropped frames on Twitch, I'm probably gonna have dropped frames over on YouTube. But here, it's time to get into this. So I just want to say for the record, I don't have like the viewer count. I have Twitch chat, well I have both chats open. I feel like I should do a proper intro here. But we're on YouTube and Twitch for the first time. And I've been saying this before, but if I'm going to do all this stuff in this game I'm want to do, I'm going to need to start streaming it. And I really want to get this event completed. So, I'm going to try and avoid worrying about YouTube. Let me just make sure though. This doesn't really make any difference. As long as that says live, we are good to go. Also, I do think I have a different setting. I'm going to play this. Wow, okay, that's very good. Paused. That is paused. Alright, so we're gonna get into this. I'm just pay attention to any dropped frames. So, I want to have a good chill time with this. I kind of mentioned we're having thunderstorms, so I'm a little worried that we might get some lightning here. I'm gonna get a little more comfortable now that I'm not working on everything. So, I have visited the Oh Dear Diner. We do have some stuff. I have my own personal goal is at 30%. So, I want to just, for now, explore the locations I haven't been to, and then maybe we'll eventually go back and get all the words, and then at some point figure out all these dolls. But right now we still have a lot to just explore. Okay, that's not how we do it. So another thing, I do have the tier 2 incense and tier 2 lighters now, and I saved the rest of my money. This has been a weird prestige. We're gonna start with Elderwood Palace Lodge. Alright, so I'm gonna try and, I say this, slow down and just kind of enjoy what's happening here, and also kind of remember. So I'm not super worried about getting progress on the event done just yet. I want to check out the map. It's probably not going to be the biggest difference. There's something going to be changed. It's weird because it's called a lodge now and it's still Bleasdale. Oh yeah, Elderwood Palace Lodge. I have to say again, I don't know Alan Wake, so a lot of this stuff unfortunately is kind of lost on me. I do plan on playing Alan Wake someday. We'll play the first one. I know this is supposed to be based on the second game. So I said I didn't want to focus too much on this. You know what? Actually, I will just bring this in. I'm not going to worry about the words just yet. Let's get a normal light. I suppose we could just get a camera. Maybe we'll take a photo of something as we go along there. It's Holly Ramirez. We'll try and do some objectives. I guess money making isn't the biggest focus here. So I'm still getting used to the new flashlight stuff. Also, yeah, as long as everything's running good, I'm still just trying to make sure. Again, this is my first time on here, so just trying to make sure everything's... Oh! Also, I hear noises. The historic Elderwood Palace Lodge of Bright Falls. Again, a lot of this. I'm going to leave all that reading, because I'm probably not going to be able to get the references anyway. Oh! Okay. So they did retexture some more stuff around here than I was expecting. With Nell's, I mean, they did a lot of the artwork and stuff in Nell's, which is cool. Oh, but there's no like downside to holding this. So what I'm gonna do, just in case the ghost attacks me, I like the idea. I hope I turn that down enough. That should sound all right. But I'm hoping. Oh, see, this is why I brought the camera. Ooh. I think this is all just like normal Phasmophobia lag. It should even out. This is the first time I've been on this, so it might just be like building shaders or something. Okay, but I like the idea of just kind of walking through here and seeing if eventually, I'll kind of look right at it, if eventually the ghost will hunt me and come after me. So I know I'm playing normal professional, so if I die I'm gonna lose money, and I don't have that much money to lose. It's pretty nice around here. I wonder if they made it. Didn't see you down there. Oh no, it's a crime scene in here. There's evidence tags. There's no outline of a body though. I don't see my breath either. Okay. Just gonna make sure. Hold on, see, since I'm live streaming. Okay. So, are there gonna be people out here? It is raining. I haven't noticed if it's always raining yet. See, there is someone back here. Alright, here's my favorite hiding spot. But yeah, I don't know how much, if we at least get the progress for this done, because I was doing this by accident. At least we're accomplishing something. But right now, we're just kind of exploring the maps, and I'm not sure how much actual ghost investigating. We're gonna do something here. We'll find the ghost room and hopefully figure out the ghost. I mean, we're on professional. Should be able to get it done. Okay, we'll do a quick walkthrough. Like I said, I'm kind of intentionally just lowering my sanity. I don't think this is lowering my sanity doing all this. I like the idea of just walking around here in the dark and then eventually the ghost appearing. Now, we didn't look... Oh, okay, see? Ghost room's right here and the breaker's here. So is this also... Even the house is a little different colored. Ooh. Oh my god, are these like... Oh, they are. They're ghost roots. Ghost vines coming through. Oh, that is cool. Okay, unfortunately the ghost is not out here. So what... We saw the breath. Or even like these cabinets and stuff, it would make sense because they're all like filing cabinets and stuff. Oh, hello. Okay. Breaker's on though. I have to admit, that is still pretty loud for me. I could probably turn it down. I'm not gonna worry, but I think I can get used to it. It's just like really loud from the event, but I do have a way of turning that down. Okay, let's get some lights on. I don't really have any plan of attack here. We got the hiding spot way out there and in here, so we could loop around, get outside if the ghost doesn't see us, but let's just do a quick walkthrough upstairs. Like I said, for this stream, oh boy, yeah, see it's lagging as we come up here. What is going on with this? So, I don't know if it's gonna be on this map. I think it was just like a Nell's Diner thing where you turn on the lights and you see more stuff. There's all kinds of black death goo on the walls. But on Nell's Diner, I assume when you turn on the lights and it, you know, shows all the artwork, I assume that's something that happens in Alan Wake. More photos? Oh boy. All kinds of photos to look at. These are real people? Are these also people in Alan Wake? Alright, well, there's all kinds of crime scenes here. I am surprised with the amount of stuff they've done. Oh, I mean, I'm thinking about Nell's Diner. There is a lot of artwork and stuff they put in there. So I guess each location, I'm wondering about Coffee World. Is that one I don't know anything about? I hear someone in here. They might be upstairs. Well, if the ghost does attack us, we know it's on the first floor. Was that the motion sensor? It could have been because the ghost is right there. Yeah, we're right above the back patio. So yeah, the ghost is probably walking around out there. I just heard it again. Alright, it's really cool though. I do love the vibe changes. Alright, I guess I'm not going to spend too much more time running around. I know where the ghost is. We can always run up here and hide. Oh. Okay, so since we're going to be visiting every map, I guess what I'm going to do, we will just kind of focus on the ghost for a minute. So, here's something I should look at. Now look at all these. Oh, where was that on? Look at all these ghosts now. Okay, so Aswang, this was the other one. I didn't even read about this. I missed it. On the post, they had all the capital letters, and I saw Cormos Aswang and didn't understand. Forgot about the Aswang part. Rumored to gorge itself on blood and corpses, the Aswang is feral yet capable of blending into urban environments. When they spot their target, Aswangs become faster in pursuit. That sounds familiar. Aswangs prefer chasing over searching. Okay, kind of sounds like a twist on the Revenant. I don't know. There's going to be some differences though. But I do like that it says it prefers chasing over searching. But I don't know. I still don't know if it was a coincidence that I ran into a Cormos as my first ghost. Back in the day when they added new ghosts, they would make it to where they were more common. But I don't know if they do that. Apparently the last time they added the 3 ghosts, they did not make it more common, and I was just running into them by luck. Alright, well, let's just see what happens. I kind of want to get chased by a ghost at some point. So I'm just going to walk back. Now, the good news is we're on professional. I do love how dark and moody it feels in here now, though. Okay, I'm just going to take a moment, though. This is my first stream here. I just want to make sure everything's going good here, alright? Okay. Ooh, just make sure. I'm going to pause that again. Let's pause. I want to see. I just want to see that stream health is excellent, because I have to open that to see if the stream health... Okay, as long as I do that, I can see if the YouTube health is fine. But like I said, I kind of started a little too high. I mean, my computer seems to be fine. But yeah, we might even get more higher quality settings on YouTube. So I'm going to go in... We don't have the EMF 5. I guess we'll just go in with normal stuff. Wow, sanity is really high for what we were doing. Firelight, photos, and video. Okay, well maybe we'll try and get video. So I would like to try and make money here. And it sucks you can't see the progress for the event in the game, but I guess that makes sense. So I don't know how much progress I made by going around and clearing out all the ghosts. But I got that 30% with making like the one video I made last time. So I'm hoping by just roaming through these maps, maybe by the end of this stream, after exploring all the maps, we will actually have just that one part done. So there's like 3 parts to this. Getting all the ghosts cleared out, we got the rewards for the community, and then there's the 2 suit rewards, which is interesting because that's actually some customization options. Also, I don't see ghost orbs. It's been a little bit since we've been to Bleasdale, and it is cool because it just goes to show they can change up even the existing maps. With, you know, I mean, it's a couple texture changes, and there are some props around here, but it's nice. I think it's really cool that even with an event, it's different than just like the Easter or Christmas thing. So even the whole Alan Wake thing, or you know, theme kind of came out of nowhere. It does feel pretty cool, and it does fit the game, even as someone who doesn't really know Alan Wake. Alright, I tell you what, this ghost hasn't really done anything. I'm gonna try and... I really like the floor in here. The room feels smaller now that there's like carpet on the floor. Alright, I'm gonna try and keep my inventory somewhere where I can manage it. Let's go back. I don't know if we're dealing with a shade. I'm probably going to just run upstairs and go to the bathroom. That's always like the best place to hide. I mean, we could run into that front hiding spot. And at least we have the one out there. I'm kind of getting used to Nightmare, and then of course an event comes out, but I'm always cool with going back to Professional. Also, yeah, sanity is still really good. Let's see if we can accomplish something here. It's been cold. See if we can talk. Do UV. Now, I'm gonna click back into Phasmophobia, because there's still a bug where on Windows, if you click out, you gotta click back on the icon for it to recognize your voice. And I probably didn't do that. Now, was it freezing already in here? Okay. The music, for one. Why is the music going crazy? Do you hear this? It's like gaslighting me into thinking something's happening. Okay, the ghost lit the fireplace. I'm trying to make it warmer in here even though it's really cold. It's not there it goes. Okay, it's not freezing. It would be freezing by now. What can we find? Anything with this glow stick? Oh, all the curtains are drawn. Okay, maybe you can get a fingerprint on this. Well, until we can really... Yeah, okay, we're dealing with a medium map here. I might have to go get... Please, don't roll off. I might go get another dots projector. Huh. So you gotta predict, like, maybe the ghost will come through here, come through here. It was roaming outside, but I haven't seen the motion sensor go off. Oh, we got this, though. I'm gonna grab my flashlight. I'm surprised at how... Are you here?
Taken away.
Okay, I wish I had my EMF to check. Okay, don't forget Spirit Box. Is that... Nope. Okay, was that Cormos, though? I didn't look. Oh, it could be. I'm kind of scared of that Azwing. I think that's how you say it. I mean, all these ghosts have their own pronunciations. Okay. Maybe we should spend some time in the dark here. I'm gonna turn that off. I don't know why I left that on. I'm gonna maybe put this over here. We could go get salt. I'm just gonna check. See, we have so many ghosts now that it's pretty much worth it to check for everything. Back in the day, you could get one evidence and then see, like, maybe there was only 2 ghosts. So you'd know maybe it's less likely to be UV or something. I guess I'm just gonna go back. We've spent too much time in the light. Also, haven't thought about the cursed item, which is funny. I should know where all the cursed items are. I mean, I made a guide for them. I definitely know the Bleasdale cursed items, but I'm gonna have to go looking if I want to use them. Still a lot of sanity. Also, just making sure. Yep, everything's looking alright. Well, okay, we're in the 70s though now. Unique photo, we might be able to get that. And then firelight. Alright, I want to get these in here. Unfortunately, we didn't get to scan that one thing for EMF 5. This could just be shade. There's no activity on that board. Even with the EMF or whatever interaction we had a moment ago, there's nothing on this board. Okay, we'll get a bigger dots field going. I feel like back here, I mean, maybe we also kind of cover the middle with this. If the ghost comes through there, we should see something. We should see something if the ghost goes through there. So maybe as long as I stand near the field, we'll get something. There's my EMF. So yeah, a lot of the, I'm noticing the, we'll put one over here. The animations are a lot better. I'm not having as hard of a time dealing with the flashlight in my left hand now. I'm getting a bit more used to it. I still think they could improve the inventory system, but I'm getting a little more used to having the flashlight in the left hand now. I haven't felt the need to complain yet. Okay, maybe we should just go looking for this cursed item. Is it the, maybe it's the Ouija board right here. Nope. Okay, I didn't see the summoning circle. Okay, so you were roaming around in here. It's another one of those shadow figures. I haven't been in here to clear them out. Yeah, I'm hoping that'll be like the easiest things. I don't feel the need to go around and clear everything. Oh, okay. Music box. Great. Hello, Apollo. Thank you for the first comment. We're doing good so far. Although this is seemingly a shade. Can it be a shade? I didn't even look. No. Oh, no. Where is shade? I can't. I'm still not used to the alphabetical. Okay. Well, we have no objectives done. We can get the... Okay, we can get the photo. We can get video of ghost. Alrighty. Did we get 2 photos? Evidence, media. We got that. Huh. I wonder if we could get like a 2-for-1. Try and get a photo and a video of the ghost. I kind of want to do some fun stuff here for the event. And I don't know what this ghost is. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm going to go ahead and turn the light on. I'm going to go get a smudge. See, it's still a little weird because you got to like switch. Well, I don't think you need to. I still got to figure out the flashlight situation. Okay, well, where did I throw that music box? Or did I... Was that the breaker? I didn't... I mean, I guess we're not... Well, it was right there. Okay, I never grabbed it. I just took the photo. I'm going to place this on this side of the building. So I'm going to try and get 2-for-1 here. And if I am lucky enough, maybe I'll just make it to the upstairs bath. Oh, he broke the light out there. Okay, well at least you did it out there. That was bizarre. Alright, I want my flashlight. I'm gonna go get maybe 2 smudges, at least 1. I'm gonna get, oh my god. But yeah, I'm gonna be juggling the inventory here. Maybe this is partly why they don't want the inventory to be too powerful. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try and summon him with the music box. Try and get the photo first, and then switch to the video. And hopefully make it up there. Now, I don't have, you know, like a tier 3 meds, so that would help. We're still rocking mostly tier 1 stuff. Some tier 2. We have a lot of tier 2 stuff unlocked, I just don't have the money to buy it. Okay, as long as he doesn't start hunting. I'm gonna take sanity, it doesn't matter anyway. Just so he doesn't, like, start hunting before, because he might be an early hunting ghost. I only have 1 evidence. We didn't get anything else, somehow. Maybe it's UV and he just hasn't left it, or EMF 5. Yeah. So this ghost has not been very active, so let's change that. So here's a nice tier 2 stuff for the first time, this prestige. Might just grab another smudge. I think well, unless I have the inventory spot. I don't think I really need anything other than smudges, so I'm just gonna go in with that. I don't have salt to slow it down. I mean, at least this smudge will slow it down, so this is the first time I'm using the tier 2 of this prestige. Alright, maybe... I like the idea of leaving some of these... I'm not going to hold the flashlight, so that'll make this easier. I see my breath in here. Did he move into here? That changes things. Let me scan. Come on. Can I get a professional ghost that doesn't change rooms? Oh, those are my smudges. Is it really dark in here, or is that just me? Wow, I guess that's just the light being changed. Okay. So the other strategy, we only have a couple lights on. Let me turn the kitchen lights on. Maybe we will just go out to the outhouse hiding spot. I can, oh boy, see in the dark. Where's the lights? I think the lights are over here. Oh, there they are. I thought they were on that wall, but they're there. Okay, I guess what I could do now is go that way. See, I keep thinking that that's a hunt. Alright. We could get motion sensors going. Let me see something here, though. I'm gonna grab my 2 things and a smudge. See, I'm afraid of the line of sight here, but if we get around there and get in there and hold the door closed, we might be alright. Here's what I'll do. I'm gonna go... Well, I'm gonna put a smudge over there in case we need it. We'll put a smudge up here. I'm gonna give myself options. Why did I just see my breath up here? There's no way. He's got to be roaming and doing this. Oh no. I'm about to just do it. Like I said, I got different routes to take. Where'd that thermometer go? Here. How did he roam upstairs? I think he's just roaming. That had to have been me on the staircase. Okay, that's what it was. It was just me on the staircase. Okay, grabbing that smudge. Maybe we do this from the upstairs. Well, okay, then here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave my smudge here. I have my lighter on me. I'm gonna start the music box from up here, and we're gonna see if I can lure him somewhere and take this photo. And if I'm lucky, I mean, I might be able to just run away, but if I need to pick up that smudge, hopefully I'll have an inventory spot to pick up that smudge. Here goes nothing. I've not done this. I've not used the cursed item with this either. Okay, I'm gonna drop that. I can't film him from down here. Aw, that's... Guess I understand. Man, swapping to smudge is very strange now. Oh, okay. Like I said, that inventory, it is kind of weird now. And I kind of understand why people were complaining about the animation slowing things down. I mean, they said they changed it when you swap, to where it's not supposed to be an animation when you swap, but you still see your hand pull up. If it just, I don't know. It also kind of lagged, but it wasn't too bad. Is he still going? I always go up to the attic. I'm gonna check the book, because if he finds me in here, I'm dead. There's 3. We got the ghost photo. Hunting ghost. Okay. Well, the problem is we don't know what this ghost is. But since we got a couple objectives. Well, firelight's easy. He only kind of blew out his own firelight. It seemed normal speed. We didn't see ghost orbs. I haven't seen writing. But now that he's moved into a smaller room, I am going to try and figure out what this ghost is. We can finish off by taking the rest of the sanity. I can get the light on here. Perfect. Okay. Now that he's in the foyer, though, we can hopefully actually get whatever the evidence is. Now my sanity. I'm actually just going to get out of here. I think I only took 1 sanity. That's another thing. I think I have the tier 2 sanity. I just have to buy it. Man, what? Okay, I took sanity. Okay, I guess I just didn't drain that much from the music box. See, now we got activity. I'm gonna keep it lower. I'm not gonna take any more. Get a crucifix in there. I already have so much stuff to move around in there. Let's get 2 things of salt. Okay, what? I still have my camera. So I gotta remember to drop everything. But yeah, that smudge, it was a little weird. Because if you're, in the heat of the moment and you scroll past the inventory slot you need, you gotta cycle all the way back through it. So that's why I mentioned before, you gotta, you had to pay attention to what's in your inventory, and for most games, you don't really gotta do that. And I guess I could get that on for more light. Okay, we have not seen ghost orbs. We'd definitely see it if they were around here. Set this up. I doubt I'm gonna remember I put this over here. I'm gonna try and leave this somewhere I'll remember it. But here, let's get Oh yeah, we are going to cover this whole room, hopefully. I have more inventory slots. I should probably pick up more than just one thing. Should also pick up my flashlight. Where's one of them books? What's over here? Oh, did he write in that? There we go. Okay, something happened. Older guy, it could just be a spirit. It's not a Dio. It's probably, maybe this is just a spirit. So what would the last one be for spirit? Orb, freezing, UV, dots, EMF 5. Maybe, okay, I just heard it open a door. Let me get these lights back on. Alright, I think we're in the process of cleaning this game up, though. Oh, where'd my EMF? It's right here. Probably didn't get that in time. I mean, I can go check the board. Ooh, is that gonna have EMF? I guess it's just blinky lights. What is going on? There's like sludge on the floor moving around. Okay, I'm thinking it's probably just gonna be spirit. We have not seen Ghost Orb. I'm gonna rule out Ghost Orb. I'm gonna rule out freezing. Could it be UV? We have not really looked for that. This would be a weird poltergeist. But we have the salt. We'll see if he roams in there. And then, usually you want to put it around a corner. Maybe he'll just roam right through there. Okay. Slam door. Where did I do that EMF? Did I drop it? Oh no. I'm not paying attention to my stuff. I'm gonna just walk back in here, see what else is even in here. What'd I do with that EMF? Why do I drop? It's on here probably, isn't it? Here, grab me this. There it is. See, I couldn't see it on there, and now gotta swap through everything. Did you move the, like, slam the door in here? It was probably one of the big doors because it sounded like a heavy slam. That's, whoa, is that normal? That is not normal. That is not normal. Was this the door you were slamming? Okay, did they, like, I don't remember from the other Bleasdale. Did they update, like, Bleasdale with the new refrigerator? And the new refrigerator is not looking good. Okay, I don't know if that's the ghost's fault or what. I keep hearing that music. I assume the music is just, has nothing to do with anything. Well, there's an EMF signal for you. Would have been nice to get EMF 5 off that. Okay, I just need to be looking for the footsteps. I'm just going to figure out the ghost here, and then we're going to get out of here. I mean, with everything I've rolled out, it either has to be poltergeist or spirit. Okay, it's not going to be dots. Okay, let's get more salt in here. I'm going to drop everything. And maybe not. I guess we're going to do this by process of elimination. I heard footsteps and I don't see anything. I'm going to take that. So we rule out UV. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, we don't have... So yeah, this probably is a spirit because it's not really doing anything crazy and it wasn't fast or anything. It wasn't like Moroi speed. So I think I'm just going to... Wow. So it really was EMF 5? See, that's the thing. That's why you always take in EMF 5 from the beginning. Okay, I guess what I could do though. Oh, the photo cam. Okay, the photo cam would be up here, because we dropped it during the hunt. Okay, I'm gonna take a photo of this, and then I think I'm gonna go ahead and see if this is actually a spirit. Makes sense. So I know I could get more stuff, but we spent enough time here. I want to make sure we also visit the other maps. But it's weird, because as soon as I go back to professional, we have to use the process of elimination. Yeah, Ghost has done nothing. It didn't even drain my sanity. I did one event. Alright, I'm just gonna see if this is it. And if not, Holly Ramirez. See, I guess it doesn't matter the name. It's always gonna be this. I don't even know the name of, like, the enemy that's after us. Maybe when we do, like, the doll puzzles, it'll explain some of that. I was expecting there to be more, like, narration from Alan when you got into these maps. Loading. Phasmophobia. Classic. There we go, just a simple spirit. 1600. And play a medium map. Alan Wake event points 43. So okay, we're doing good there. Alright. That was, oops. That was probably a little longer of a game. I mean, I didn't want that spirit to take that long to find out. But here, I do want to look. What would be something good to buy here? Could get the salt. I might just get the salt. Yeah, I'm gonna get the salt. Because that would have been a big help last game. Alright. Salt. Somewhere, there it is. Alright, now it's time to check out the next map. So, Cauldron Lake. So I know, that's actually kind of a good thing. I didn't even at all walk around with the UV. So we can actually kind of experience these maps again when we go around with the UV finding all the words. So I'm kind of okay with that. But let's check out Cauldron Lake. I know it shows the UV in there, so we might look around with the UV a little more. It does show a lot more of them. I kind of forgot about that, to be honest, but I did have the glow stick out a little bit and didn't actually run into anything. Okay, probably should take a look. It's always raining, so it's probably always going to be raining here. Everything seems to be the same, though. I still see the coop over there. Okay, before we go, I just want to see on YouTube, stream, excellent. Just making sure here, folks. Okay, one moment. Stream healthy. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Let me see, I might have to do the whole click right back in. Okay, we're back. So it's Margaret Maudsley, escape. Hopefully we will do that. Sound recorder, and then repel. So maybe we'll get those two done. Also, should probably enjoy knowing where the breaker is. Okay, it's been a little bit since I've been to Grafton. I'm going to take this, but I'm going to take the EMF. So that way if we actually encounter something from the ghost, I can scan an EMF. When it comes to pictures, like I can get a picture of the bone whenever. I can get a picture of the item whenever. Thank you for the first follow. Deloki. This is so bizarre. I apologize. I feel like a fish out of water. Oh, okay. There's now greenery growing in here. Okay, Breaker was up here. Let's get Breaker on first. I'm new on Twitch. This is my first stream on Twitch. We should have drops on too as well, which I am excited about having on. Anyone who streams can do it, so it's not like I'm special or anything. I'm also hoping it's not too loud in here. Thank you very much for being one of my first followers. What got me into streaming, I mean, technically, back in like 2015, I was streaming Five Nights at Freddy's, and I was streaming speedrunning. I've been into I've been into streaming for a while, but I've been doing YouTube with Phasmophobia. But now I gotta start streaming if I want to actually accomplish everything here, especially getting all this stuff with the event done. Is there a hiding spot back here? I never use this one, but it's good to try and pay attention. Once again, I don't have the UV, so I'm not really seeing all the UV hidden stuff around here. I got the breaker on though, so at least should be warming up. One thing I always forget about is, was that just crackling anyway? Or did I must have turned it on. Okay. Yeah, I gotta remember. Is there even... Oh! Okay, now we're just... Okay, I revealed a symbol. For one, did they make Grafton brighter? Because this is very bright. The Twitch drops are for the badges. There's a unique badge in the game. Well, I can show it back in the truck. But if you watch for 2 hours, you can connect your Twitch and you can get a unique badge for the Alan Wake event. And by the way, am I a good gamer? I would like to believe I'm a good gamer. I am someone who, like, goes back and forth. I like being casual, but at the same time, I am very, like, you know, I will tear this game apart, technically wise. Like, I could talk about how much I hate the inventory right now. But when it comes to this game, I am trying to be as professional as possible. I'm trying to figure out all the strats. I'm trying to be the best ghost hunter I can be in this game. I'm trying to listen. I don't know why I haven't run into this one in here. Maybe it's okay. Maybe it's just upstairs. That's something I gotta pay attention for. So once again, we're just kind of walking around in the dark. And last time, we didn't really drain sanity too much. So I don't know if that's even gonna happen. But I wanted to check something. Boom, boom. Okay, well, see, I kind of thought when we went here we might see something other than... We might have some UV even if I didn't have the UV light on me. That's interesting. I don't know how I revealed this. I revealed something by turning on the light earlier. Okay, let me clear out this room. I really should probably turn that down for me, but that's the only thing that's really loud for me is when I go and do these. Okay, this is definitely getting me the objective done. What games am I playing? Actually, I've been wanting to get back into RimWorld. Well, another thing, this might sound strange, but I want to play a lot of the old Legend of Zelda games, because I'm like a fake Legend of Zelda fan, and I've only beaten Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, so I'm trying to play through Wind Waker. Okay, did you kill the breaker, or did you kill everything? Because I can't even touch that. See, there you go, Apollo. That's why we're on both, so you can choose what you want. If the breaker is broken, you can't even turn that, or is that... I can't tell if these whispers... Is that glowing from the bottom? What's going on with the rubber ducky over here? Is he alright? I do like all this stuff growing in here, though. Oh, I knew you were here. So I loved Counter-Strike Go. I kind of got done with it by Counter-Strike 2. I love Minecraft. I have Dead by Daylight, and that's something I do plan on playing on this channel one day. And I do love art. You know, I don't really like watch art streams, but I do love, you know, fan art of stuff and, you know, just handmade, you know, original art. Especially like in this game, there's a lot of stuff they're adding. I guess this is all arrows. It's weird because it's glowing from the bottom floor. I'm getting like distracted. We haven't found the ghost either. Like I said last time, I kind of just want to roam around until the ghost comes after me. But if somehow we're not draining sanity, that might not work. Hello. At least we're getting this event done, or at least the part of it for clearing out all this. I guess we get an animated badge for doing this. I don't know if I can, if links are okay. If you can, I don't know if you link, I don't know what you'd link to, but I'd check it out, yeah. You can try. I don't have an Instagram, but you could try linking to it. I'm curious to see if it would work or if it would block the link. There we go. We have not found a cold room. Is the breaker back on? Breaker's on. We didn't really go up to the attic. This guy's blocking the attic. We do have a Discord. That's the problem. I have made a Discord, but I haven't really opened it yet. So I guess I wanted to start streaming first, but I do have a Discord set up. So keep on me about that, and we'll get that going. Because it's really kind of ready to go. I just gotta finalize it. I will keep all of your stuff in mind. Okay, no cold breath. Does this thing like make a noise when I'm close to something? Because I was walking down the stairs and it wasn't humming. Maybe it's just me. Oh! Oh my god, of course. That means attic, right? I saw my breath on these stairs. That means attic. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just start from here. So, I didn't really get to see. They made that light at the entrance a lot brighter, but I guess if they've also changed a lot of these other lights to UV. But I'm wondering if, since that light at the beginning is a lot brighter, if when we're done with this event, if Grafton's gonna be a lot brighter, because I know that was a problem. See, that is a much brighter light than before. Wonder, what about this one? Yeah, see, now that when you have both of them lights on, okay. I didn't have too much of a problem with the brightness, but now that I see it a little brighter like that, it does look pretty good. Alright, I guess we'll get started here. Did I even run into the... Oh, that was weird. Okay, sanity is going down this time. Like, Grafton, I guess, does that to you. I'm just going to... I would like to have a smudge. I don't even know if I have an escape route. Well, it's the attic, so if we don't get caught in the attic, I might just run downstairs. But what kind of hiding spot can we even use? So I know, I do kind of want to go around. I mean, at least we're experiencing some of the UV stuff here. I don't know if they fixed it, but apparently if you loop around that table, the ghost will just go through it. So that's not the best looping spot. I don't know what's going on in here. Is this directing me to a hiding spot? Okay, and it's directing me to the words. I just wanted to have one spot I could go run and hide. I mean, looping is pretty good on this map. I'm gonna turn off that front one. I'm gonna turn on this light. This is actually really good. So this is one of the best spots to kind of hide and loop. I gotta remember, this map does have an island. Yeah, the farmhouses are quite different. So, another thing I could talk about is how I feel like they should maybe... The reward multiplier for the maps should be based on the maps. Like, people were saying Grafton was too dark. And I would have said, well, if they wanted Grafton to be darker, they should make it more worthwhile to come here. So I kind of think they should make like each map its own value, so that way you want to come to the maps more, because at least you're incentivized with more money. Okay, by the way, at one point I had a pretty good setup here. I'm gonna use the viewfinder. I'd gotten a strategy where right here is where I kind of wait for the ghost. But since the ghost is in the attic, that's not gonna really help. Still hear the talking. I wonder if I missed one in that room right there. I'm gonna try and play this safe, because I didn't want to grab a smudge. Let's put that deeper in, I guess. I guess we can put that a little further in too. We just get like a lucky ghost orb. If the ghost would just stay here and not move rooms, that would be good enough. This is not me being safe, and I didn't. That's just EMF 4, not EMF 5, but we did film something, which I think I needed to do. Let's get that light back on. I'm really missing my headlamp. I am getting used to the inventory. I still think we should just be able to choose the inventory. Yeah, see, the larger maps, like, they give you a bonus, but, you know, it's really not enough of a bonus anyway. But even for, like, a small map, like, you could have 2 small maps and one, like, Tanglewood that's easier, and then you could have a small map like Camp Woodwind that's pretty difficult, yet it's the same reward multiplier. So I feel like if Camp Woodwind, you know, had a higher reward multiplier, I don't know, we'll see if they ever do that. But you heard it here first if they do that. Yeah, and honestly, I'm about the same way. I love Tanglewood and Nels. Those are my main 2 ones. But I still like the farmhouses. I'm kind of like maybe in the minority. Most people seem to not like the new house maps, or maybe they just miss the old ones. But I honestly really like all the map reworks. By the way, I kind of wanted the ghost to do something. We didn't get writing yet, have we? I can film that, and I just put down my damn camera. I'm gonna miss it. Okay, somehow got it. I don't want to lose sanity. I can't... I had the... No, I didn't bring the photo cam this time. Are you just gonna stand there? Okay, I'm gonna go back to the truck. I don't really want to get hunted here. Maybe we'll just get a smudge. Ah, breaker. At least the breaker's right here. Okay, let me get out of here, because I'm afraid we're gonna get hunted. I'm gonna grab a smudge. I don't want to take sanity, but if we're gonna get hunted, at least let me have some protection. Yeah, bugs are... I've heard... Well, I don't really play multiplayer that much. Oh my god. How did we not get hunted? But I've heard multiplayer can be kind of buggy. But they have been updating this event. They've been doing like crash fixes, which at least they're fixing crashes. Okay, well, we do need to do the incense event. I'm just gonna go in there and see if we can get hunted by something. I'm gonna grab 2 of these. Maybe, here, I'm gonna do the survival. What I'll do is we'll get hunted here and see if we can learn what this ghost is by getting hunted. We'll have all the smudges in there anyway. And then we'll take sanity and maybe actually figure out the ghost. Music is always up to something in here. Yeah, if you can, you know, I don't know if you're finding lobbies with randoms or if you're playing with friends, but always having someone else to help you get some levels is good. I guess I'm not gonna get... Wow, that is weird. Whoa. Okay, dots. We're getting something. Raiju Thay Obambo. There's so many ghosts now, and I love it. It just goes to show, like, once upon a time, they were like, they didn't want to add ghosts and they didn't want to add stuff, but they're finally kind of figuring it out. Oh, is that the guitar? Now here we go. I'm gonna try to smudge. Seems normal speed. Light the smudge. I'm wanting to tell if the music is adjusting to all of what's happening. It's interesting to hear that you can get games with randoms, because I've been kind of afraid to play with randoms. But, you know, ever since they did the whole report system, there's probably some good people out there playing. Every time I look up or go into the multiplayer page, I just see lobby, like prestige lobby, you know, hack prestige lobbies. Okay, it's very dark. At least I had gotten the lights on. Oh, you can see that one through the wall. I think I know where I'm going. That didn't do anything. Did you? How come that first one just didn't do anything? Okay, this is the nicest thing though, having all these on. That's cool to hear that, you know, maybe some of the good ghost hunters are out there helping some randoms out. I also hear, I think I saw like a Steam review once that said the randoms kicked them for being a new player, so it's all about finding the right people. Okay, where's that light switch? I want that door open. I wonder if he's still smudged. I kind of wish some more of the lights were normal. But I do like that we're getting that UV. So I will come back through these maps again with the UV and actually get the words of wisdom or power or whatever they are. Did you write? No. Okay. I kind of want to see my breath, but I figure you're still here. I'm going to go back again. We're actually kind of doing alright. Because you weren't Irish. Well, that's a strange reason. Ooh, you can see the purple glowing. Oh my god, we're at 0 sanity. Okay, I guess what I'm gonna do, we're unprofessional. This will put me up to like 30. I don't want to go up to 90. So maybe we'll be just above hunt range. I'm gonna get the other stuff in there. We don't need a photo, we do need sound recorders. Let me focus on getting the ghost right first, and then we'll see what's left. There, you know what? There is a new mechanic in this game that I've not been utilizing. Okay, wait a minute. There we go. It looks like he's moving his arm so he's not in the way of my camera. Is that because I'm crouched? It is. Okay. So for one, you can only really see that when you're holding a light. But I forget that I can check my sanity anywhere, at least on professional. I haven't really played the update on professional. But also, this match has been 16 minutes, so that's what I was wondering, is how long we've been here. So that is pretty nice, because there are ghost traits, like the spirit. It'll be 3-minute smudge, so you can now test that in-game. I remember being like, I have a recording timer so I can time it. Well, they actually added it to the game, which is nice if they're going to have such specific ghost traits. You can actually figure them out with a timer, and I would have been doing that anyway with my own timer. Are you here? Please be here. Are you friendly? I should have got a crucifix. Are you friendly? Are you close? I don't see my breath. Because I wouldn't hate it if you weren't up here. No, or it's not freezing. Are you here? Are you friendly? Are you close? Are you far? Well, breath is still here. Are you here? Are you friendly? Are you close? Are you far? Are you away? Oh god, I saw my shadow, I didn't know what it was. Let's try and keep track of stuff. I'm kind of already wanting to go back. Okay, I already have a translucent ghost friend. I still don't have the... Oh man, look at all this stuff. I'm gonna try and... See, I was hitting Q there. I know ghost, but I hit Q to pull up my camera, and it's like he pulled it up for a second and then put it back down. But maybe that was because I did it too fast. Alright, I just want all my equipment in generally the same area. Could still be MF5. I'm gonna go get more equipment. And I think I'm gonna get a crucifix. I still hear that voice in there. Well, we already survived once. It seemed normal speed. I don't know if that will... I'm gonna step outside before I check. Oh man, oh, you get one evidence and there's still so many things. That's gonna make Nightmare even more interesting. I was mentioning before with... Right now, other than like an event where professional is a bit better, Nightmare is my favorite mode in this game. I'm gonna take the crucifix. I don't think we need another one of those. Man, we already have everything up there. Okay, we need the salt then. Alright, 1 crucifix, 2 salts. We're gonna see what happens. Also kinda... Still no dropped frames, which is nice. So far, it is nice having all the purple blue light. It is, even though, you know, Grafton was dark, you can still see, so that, you could tell from the picture. Why are you blinking down there? Let's do this quickly, because we are probably going to get hunted. I can't even see. Okay. I'm going to put this over here, so he can't... I hear walking. Oh my god. I hope I have my lighter. Hope he's on the right side. Oh. That always happens. Every time I have an attic ghost, they roam out of the attic and start hunting. I'm remembering the last attic ghost I had here. Okay, well I just smudged, so let me get back up there. Thank you for the follow, Macy. Can't see anything now. No, that doesn't help me either. Okay, find the wall. Couldn't even tell I was crouched. Oh my god, I'm lost now. Hold on. And now I see the breaker here. Oh my god. Okay, the ghost should be smudged. Let me get this light back on. I have one more smudge up here. I'm gonna drop the salt. There's another one there. Okay, I don't even know if I used up all that. There's my lighter. Okay, we do have one more smudge. Okay. Oh my god, we do have all kinds of salt now. Surely this will do it. Oh my god, so these have 3 uses. Okay. Kind of hard to tell if you still have uses left. Unfortunately, I still don't have a photo cam. We could be doing the sound recorder stuff. Okay, now that I have a moment, I'm gonna read chat. So when it comes, right now, as I was mentioning, when it comes to other games other than horror, like for this channel, we're gonna be playing mainly Phasmophobia and some other horror games as they come around, or some older stuff. But lately, I've been into Legend of Zelda, playing the old Zelda games. I hear him walking again. I have all kinds of like interest in games. There's a lot of like from shooters to, I mean, every genre there's like at least one game that I like. I don't want to get him in the salt. He must have not. He must have changed rooms. He must not be in the attic. But I mean, it's. Why do attic ghosts do this on Grafton? Actually stay in your own room, man. The last attic ghost I had just did not want to stay in the attic. Let me check the temperature again. See, I don't have the inventory slot. I'm gonna drop this down here in hopes that the ghost roams up here. Like actually back to its own room. You know, I kind of going on with, I said Zelda. I always say my favorite game is just Mario. Because that's what I grew up with. I know I'm a bit of a Nintendo kid. I just love Mario games. But like I said, I play all kinds of stuff. Right now, I'm wanting to start a RimWorld playthrough, and that is a micromanagement simulator. Hello! Can't tell if you went through the salt. I mean, you did definitely go through it. This is bad. Footsteps, that's what I was looking for. Okay, if I can get down here to my hiding spot, we might actually have accomplished something. Every time I come down here, the lights are off. Oh. I haven't even messed with the cursed item, have I? It's not the monkey paw in here, is it? I haven't taken any photos. Lights are out. Okay, let me get out of the building for a second. Still, while I'm like escaping, I'm checking the stream. Okay, let me get out of here for a second. I've been playing Phasmo since 2020. Let me drop my light here. Oh my god. Please don't crash. There we go. A little bit of a lag spike. We're alright. I don't want to drop my lighter. I've been playing Phasmophobia since it came out in September 2020. And when I first started playing this game, I was so terrified. I would get myself hyped up and I would be like, alright, let's go into Tanglewood. And I'd get to the front door and I'd be like, nope, I'm gonna go watch someone play this game. But it all comes down to knowing what the game is capable of. And also, there was one, you can still do this, but you can just grab a thermometer and go walk around with the breaker on and just find the ghost room. And when you find the ghost room, you feel a lot safer. Well, that's a big part of just knowing where the ghost is. I remember back in the day, I would feel so much safer just knowing, like once I found the ghost room, I'd be like, okay, half the battle has been won. Well, I kind of want to go in there with the sound recorder. So like I said, we're going to finish checking out. Can I check this in here? 24 minutes. We're going to finish checking out all these maps this stream, and I am honestly just having fun here, chilling. I am not tired of streaming at all. But we got the evidence. I don't want to forget that. Why? How is a professional being such a challenge getting the evidence? It's been normal speed. I don't think it was a phantom. Goryo, it shouldn't be roaming out of its room. Banshee, it could just be Obambo, but it seemed normal speed. It's not gonna be freezing. I haven't seen the orbs. And if we rule out Phantom. Alright, tell you what. We have 2 more things of vanity. I'm gonna take these things. I'm gonna grab one more smudge. I'm gonna put a crucifix down on the first floor. Maybe we'll take a photo of something. I don't even know what the cursed item is. Not that we even need it. Kind of want to do the audio stuff too. Maybe we'll just try and get the objectives. If we get the objectives done in the ghost right, that'll be the most. Thank you very much, Macy. I hope to grow as well, but I have all the fun in the world just playing games and sharing it. I've been a content creator since I was a child. I've been on YouTube since I was like 9 years old making videos, so I could probably do a whole video like explaining my own backstory with streaming and content creation, but I've been on here for most of my life at this point. Okay, we took our 2 sanity. Guess I'm gonna leave my flashlight down there. As I mentioned, I'm really missing my head cam or my head lamp. Okay, we got that one on. I have the smudge if I need it. I'm putting this down here. Another thing that we have the tier 2 unlocked for is this damn thing, which I am getting a little sick of using the tier 1 audio. The first thing I'm going to do though is check if it's even still up here. Okay, yeah, it seems like you've moved. But did you just move into like this area? Okay, at least it's a bedroom. Well, we did get the dots. Is this another EMF 5 situation? Alright, we got UV. We got dots. Well, I guess we could like do an easier check for orbs. Get the book in there. Still try that. Okay, I should have dropped some of my stuff here. I don't mind at all if you share. I don't know if links work, but I do not mind you sharing your art. I mentioned this before. I will get a Discord going, and we'll probably. I mean, I've already had 2 mentions of art, so we're gonna get that figured out. We're gonna get that Discord going. We'll have a bunch of stuff going. UV. I mean, we already know. Put this over here. Is anyone here? Alrighty, maybe we'll put this in here. If the ghost hunts, if it hunts from that corner, I guess I'll at least get away. Don't need the UV. Don't really need the lamp. We'll try and check for spirit box. We know it's dots. Can't even tell. There's my camera. Oh my god, that was my camera? That's the salt. Okay, let's check for orbs. Oh, okay. I do have the slot though in my inventory. There we go. There's grass growing in the attic. So, Yes, I will keep. Hopefully the chat. I got your Discord. We will get this going. I've had that Discord set up for a while, so it's funny that as soon as I start streaming it, seems like it would come in handy. Any orbs? Okay. Why didn't we see orbs before? It's either Banshee. Okay, so it is Banshee because a Mimic's not gonna have dots. What a weird Banshee. It was like a Banshee that's not even remotely been trying to roam towards me, or at least let me notice it. Well, we can do the audio. I'd like to do that. I'm not gonna worry about that. So maybe we'll try and get the audio and finish this round out. I'm gonna make sure we have smudge. And I actually really would rather. I don't need this. I'm gonna put this more in the center of the room. We get if the ghost hunts from out there, I'll be able to smudge. Is anyone here? I wonder if saying the name will actually help here. Margaret. Oops. Oops. See, I still don't really understand this tier 1. Are you here? Are you friendly? I wish there was, well, I can get the firelight. I wish there was more way to like force audio interactions. It's kind of just entirely random. Get a firelight in here. But I tell you what, we're gonna spend a little time in here. I'm gonna look at my wristwatch. Oops. There it is. Yeah, 30 minutes. Kind of trying to keep it around 30 minutes or so. But honestly, we've been streaming for an hour and I am just rolling with it. Okay, here's what we'll do then. Grab my photo cam, which is probably who knows where. I think I left that upstairs. What might smudge on me? What do I do with the flashlight? Okay, this is pain. Okay, there we go. See, I should have tried that. See, they definitely made crafting brighter. That is nice. What is this throne over here? That's another candle thing. Okay. I wanted to find the cursed item, but I also wanted to take a photo of it. Maybe we just... Well, where's my... Flashlight's down on the first floor. I do not have an Instagram, unfortunately. Okay, oop, I see you standing there. Okay, I have an inventory slot. Let's go just grab the cursed item if I can. It's not the monkey paw. It's not the dummy in there, voodoo doll. It's not the tarot cards. I might just try and use them. The cursed item, just to see what happens. Ugh. Okay, I didn't see the mirror. What? Was it the... Oh, maybe it was the summoning circle in here and it was too dark for me to notice. I don't know if I ever turned the light on in here. Otherwise, I am going crazy and don't know... Oh, maybe it was the board? What am I missing here? Alright, well, unfortunately, I mean, maybe I took too much sanity. The ghost does not seem to want to come after me again. There's no way the board is just sitting back here. Okay, I must have... I'm lost on what the cursed item was. I don't remember if I found it earlier or not. Okay, well, unfortunately, this ghost doesn't seem to want to do anything else. I've strewn my equipment so far across the building. I don't know where anything is. Oh, I would have liked to have... Oh! Okay, I knew I was forgetting one spot. Here I am, you know, I was in music box twice. Is it always the music box? Is that like an Alan Wake thing? I'm going to try. Look at my left hand, by the way. I'm gonna set that right there. And yeah, look. Flashlight gone. Flashlight gone. It's just gone now. And if I swap, it comes back. Okay. I'm gonna try and not get distracted by that. Well, I have my video. Let's just... Do we get a video? We got a video of the translucent ghost. We got mist form, translucent. Maybe we can get another video. I'm going to do something a little stupid. Let's see what happens. I have a smudge. I have my camera. I'm gonna drop... See, this is where things get weird. I'm gonna drop this. Let's see what happens. Okay, it's oddly quiet. Very quiet. I don't like this. Where is he? Or Margaret? I'll have time here though. It's nice video. I'm gonna preemptive smudge. Okay. And he slowed down, so I think I'm good. But alright, there we go. I think that's gonna be a good finale for this run. I wanted to do something else there. Okay, let me get to my hiding spot, but then remind me again. We're just dealing with a banshee? What a strange... I mean, maybe I should have been playing around with motion sensors more. It is normal speed. Oh, we're dealing with a cursed hunt now. Look at the mannequin. Like I said, I really do like the new Grafton. I know, like, there's a certain level, like, missing the old versions. And if they've made the lighting better, oh my god, I can't wait to play this after the event. I don't know why I'm leaving my hiding spot. Okay, let's escape. We gotta get out of here. It is dark. I should have turned on that light. I think I know where I'm going. There we go. Okay, let's get out of here. So that was pretty cool. I've kind of forgot what they called this. There's no sign out here for me to remember, unless there is somewhere and I just can't see it. But that was pretty cool. So they kind of hinted that Grafton is going to be brighter now, but they also, you know, made it for the event with all the UV. So I like that. I liked the whole, like, UV theme of that house. But it'll be after the event we get to come back and we'll see the full brightness of Grafton. That'll be quite interesting. It was a banshee, no bone. Didn't find the bone even though it was a small map, and didn't get that. But I'm just trying to get some money here while we're doing this. Oh boy, there's that Phasmophobia loading. Alright, now it is time to check out Coffee World, which I don't know what this is. I mean, apparently it's like a theme park. I saw, like, on the diner, you can see a whole bunch of posters for it, because it even says Coffee World. I don't know if it's sponsored by it. Alright, let's get in here. But before I do, real quick, just want to make sure stream still healthy on YouTube. Live excellent. Things are looking good. Want to make sure. So I want to make one more check. Okay, it looks like my computer is hanging in there. I'm quite surprised. Well, not really. It should be with the setup I have. All right, let's get in here. I saved this for last because I feel like this might have a lot of assets. This might have had the most work done. I hear music. Oh my god, see what I mean? Okay, it has to be raining every time. Oh boy, it's loading. I tell you what, I'll just grab it. We'll go with the EMF though. I hate not going in with my normal loadout. But, anything here? James Douglas, photo of EMF, prevent, and 3 photos. I see that Ferris wheel, that is pretty cool though. Coffee World, where the fun is percolating. Of course it is. Okay, so I might just go ahead and see. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna turn it down since it's raining and we're outdoors. I believe. Test. Oh god, that may have been weird. Okay. Okay, never mind. I'll figure that out later. I'm just gonna I can get used to it. It's not that bad. I can hear myself. But I gotta remember how I turn down the audio without adjusting it for everyone else. Okay, first thing I'm gonna do is clear out as many of these as I can. But I want to get the lights on because I don't know if they've made this map any brighter, but that would have. I mean, this map was pretty decently bright enough. Okay, this is what well, you're not hunting, are you? You're not hunting, are you? You're not doing this, right? We're not doing this, right? So much for making money. Ooh. So they actually made it to where you can walk around a little bit. Okay, I should have put in demon. It's probably a demon. I should have put in demon. I wasn't thinking about it. I wasn't too worried about making that guess. Okay, we're getting back in there. I would have been a Doomslade. Thank you. Get killed by a demon within 1 minute. That ghost just got me an achievement that's very hard, and that would have probably taken me a long time to get if I was actually trying to go for that. So you know what? Thank you, demon. I appreciate that, because now whenever I actually go for all the achievements, I won't have to deal with that happening. It's amazing. Okay, let's just kind of go. Like I said, we're just kind of trying to enjoy this. So I'm just gonna walk through here again. See if there's anything in the way. trying to hit all the lights. This is what I mean by Woodwind being a harder map, yet it still has the difficulty multiplier of a small map. So, you know, small map doesn't always necessarily mean easy map. So I really, you know, I could, like, submit that as an idea, but I don't know. I hope that's something, I mean, that's a broad enough of an idea that hopefully that'll come across the discussion board at Kinetic Games. Okay, we're just kind of speedrunning this. Yeah, unfortunately this isn't really, well, let's go, has that always been like that? I know that's a little thing. I saw that glove, or it reminded me of Glove World. That is terrifying. Is there anything in here? There's a hiding spot. Oh, I'm starting to think that it's always the music box for a reason. I'm gonna leave that there. I don't have an inventory spot for it. Alright. Well, I don't exactly want the same experience. I'm still trying to look. Fresh Pot Gift Shop. They could probably like do an entire circus level, which, okay, there's the breath. Okay. So if you get a ghost around the campfire, it is pretty much like half the map. There's a random EMF. I heard a giggle. What just giggled over here? Oh, there's my breath. Keep the lamp out. Try and get some more of these. I'm hoping by the end of this we will have most of the progress for this done. That is kind of the annoying thing. If you go in here and you don't clear out a lot of these guys, they're gonna kind of get in the way. You closed that door too, but that was so late. It made me think that was somehow a hunt. Okay, I tell you what. Since we know the cursed item is gonna be every time, let me get out of here. Okay, I tell you what, I think what I'm gonna do for this thing, normally what I do when recording, I'm trying to lower it to 80. I'm gonna lower that a little bit. It shouldn't be too bad for y'all either, having that be a little lower. But there is a way for me to lower it without lowering it for the stream, so either way. If I'm gonna be out there in the rain, I need that to be a little lower. By the way, with that, ooh, that was probably just the ghost event. Okay, still sanity is alright. Guess we're gonna go in with some normal stuff. Screw the photo. Object thrown. So is he more in the tent, or I don't know if we're gonna have success with this one. This map, I mean, it's just Camp Woodwind. Get that open. I don't think it even matters. So, yeah, you kick the breaker because the other map, or the other light's off. I heard him making noises. I don't know if it was this guy making noises. Did you just throw something? I saw that. Or did I see that? Oh my god. Any kind of progress, like anytime you get evidence on this map, it feels like an accomplishment. Ghost writing. Fae? Could be a Fae that's kind of aggressive. It just banged. Is there an orb? Okay, I'm going to drop. I'm going to grab UV. And I don't even know exactly where that's banging. It must be on the pole. Grab this, grab all this. And I need to really bring my EMF over there. I think it's banging on this. There's nothing. It sounded like it was way over here though, kind of. But I don't think there's anything over here to bang on. Although, I mean, I still see my breath over here, so this still counts as part of the room. Is it cold? Freezing enough? 1 degree. As I remembered, if it's under 1 degree, it's freezing. But if it's 1 degree, it's not freezing yet. Makes me think it's probably not freezing. Are you here? The light's on. That's not gonna work. Oh, okay, thank you. Are you here? That was a weird noise. Are you here? It's an old speed. Doesn't seem like the Revenant. I don't think it's a shade. Maybe it's has wing? Maybe, oh, it's not Dio. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to take a little bit of a different approach to this. Make sure everything is out of my inventory. That went way off. Okay, we are under 50 though. I'm gonna take one of these. We already got the writing. Got everything in there. I'm gonna grab 2 of these. And we'll try and figure out the... maybe UV? Okay, that's perfect, because if the ghost hunts over here... I mean, if it sees me going behind those barrels, it's just gonna kill me anyway, but... maybe this will help. I don't have a lighter, do I? No, we don't have that yet. Okay, it's time to get this back on. I would like to be focusing a little bit more on some of this stuff. It is nice. It really makes me feel like they could have a carnival map, and it would be pretty cool. It'd be another nice outdoor map. Now, I forget if this salt slows the ghost down. Oh, I don't know. We'll just put it in here. I think the tier 3 is the one that slows it down. Okay, no UV. Kind of, maybe we did confirm that. I'm going to rule out UV. Is it doing an event? Yeah, I'm going to say no UV. Yeah, a ghost clown model. That sounds pretty... When they add their own models, apparently they're going to add ghost models. Like, apparently at some point they're going to revamp all the models as their own. So yeah, ghost clown would be perfect. Or, okay, man, I don't like that there's no real light over there. Another thing I've always said they need to add is spotlights for the tripods, because if I could set up a tripod with a light facing over here, that'd be great, and then the ghost could still knock it over, so, you know, it's not like it would be super insanely powerful. Okay, I didn't really check for ghost orbs. That's not an orb, is it? That's just something off in the distance. See? Okay, at least we found something. Okay, so since it's writing, we know it's not mimic. Orb. It has to be mare. It's not... My voice is starting to get scratchy. I'm just like running away from this. It is invisible, but that's probably just the shadow form. That dude is popping a squat. I'm gonna step outside. We have the crucifixes in here, but we got hunted, and it was definitely not a revenant or a Thay. So mare would be spirit box. I guess I didn't really do that enough, even though it did event an event on top of me. What else do we need here? Video, incense, and then cleanse. Okay. Who are we even? Ted Skinner. I guess I didn't pay attention from last game. We could probably get well, film the salt. Or we could try going for a perfect game here. I'm not against that. We haven't gone for a perfect game. And since I do plan on making this the last game for this stream, I plan on streaming, I say this, and whether or not you hold me to it is another thing, but I would like to stream, you know, weekdays of a night. Hello, fire. So I started a little early, but right about now is probably when I'd normally start. So I plan on being here pretty frequently, and only these streams getting longer. But at least getting through this was one of my major goals, checking out all the maps. Okay. If we want a perfect game, we're going to want some other stuff. The photo cam. Alright, well, this is the easiest map for getting equipment back in here. Boom, easy photo. I'm going to run over here. If we get hunted, I'm just going to have to loop. This isn't too bad of a map just for looping around it. Oh god, that was super close. Was that accurate? Okay, it was. I used to really hate this map. When they said they were making a small campsite map, I was really excited. And then it's basically just a big circle. And that was kind of disappointing, was that it was just this circle. So I kind of wanted, even though it was a small map, I kind of wanted it to be a little more unique and not just a big loop. But, I don't know, I've kind of come to appreciate it a little more. I do want to do multiplayer while streaming, and I would like to play with viewers, because I've never really played multiplayer. That's another thing I wanted to do the Discord, was we could play with Discord members as well. So whenever we do multiplayer, we might be playing with viewers. Yeah, do I have to hold this thing to even have a chance at seeing something? I think I just needed it to be on. Of course, the ghost is not going to do much. Let's see. I didn't get the candle in here. I want to be able to film. Okay, there's the camera. Let's get some candles. Get a motion sensor. Let's get a smudge. We're gonna need that. You know, you'll be one of the first I ask, Apollo, if you're down for it. I appreciate all of anyone who's here for this inaugural stuff. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm not looking at viewer count or anything. I'm really just looking at dropped frames. As long as everything says normal, so we're doing good. I don't want to get too much. Oh, okay, well, yeah, that's not going to work. I guess we're in heavy rain. Well, that's good. I guess he's not going to work either, because I guess this still, you can still light this in heavy rain. I don't think that would count, because he blew it out on his own. I think can I light this? I can't even light the lighter. Weird. So only the ghost has the ability to have a bonfire in the rain. Well, that kind of puts a damp on things. Makes it a little harder to get a perfect game. Okay, well, there's motion sensor. Get the salt down if you're going to be motion sensing. Turn off that so we don't get a duplicate. I don't remember what my sanity is at this point, so I'm going to try and focus on getting all the... We need to... I don't know if we'll get a perfect game here. What are the objectives? We need a video of ghost, repel, and then just cleanse. So the thing is, we're dealing with a mare. Yeah, see, that's still a weird glitch when you stand up. It's a little janky. A little bit of the jank is still there. Is anyone here? Ted? Can you hear me? I still see my breath, so I know you're around here. You are not that little ghost. There's... Okay, see, that is so weird. Is, like, the entrance here its own room? I figure, like, this would be a part of the campfire, and it was turning on the campfire, but I don't really even understand how the rooms work in this map. Is there an EMF on that? I don't know what we got here. Still hear some weird stuff. Okay, well, the rain's gonna make it a little harder to get that perfect game. I'm gonna try and get the objectives. We need video of ghost. I guess we get to go for the music box video, but then we're gonna be dealing with cursed hunts. I guess we could just come down to that. This has only been a 12-minute long game. We gotta try and go for a perfect game here. How do we get 3 more photos without getting... Well, firelight wouldn't even help with the photos anyway. We gotta get a burned crucifix. Gotta get a photo of ghost for sure. We don't get UV. Did I just miss that? I should have been recording that. I have more salt. Let me check the audio or the video. So, okay. We did get that. Okay, we didn't get the object phone. We had an object phone opportunity earlier. Salt. I kind of don't like that, how you can't really tell if the salt's empty or not. Okay, I'm gonna stand here for a minute. Ted, give us a sign. Maybe I didn't. Hold on. Did I bring... It should be in here somewhere. If the spirit box is in here, what do I do with that thing? I am so good at inventory management. Okay, no, see, I didn't want to drop that. I feel like the normal light is lesser. Like, I can't see anything if it's at my feet. Boy, I am not destined to get that. All I wanted to do was bring this over here. Are you here? Are you friendly? Are you close? Are you far? Are you here? Are you friendly? We gotta check this again. We have the orb and we have writing. It's a mare, so it's not... We don't have too many light switches. It hasn't broken any lights, though. Oh, something. This is why the tier 1. Sometimes it's really hard to figure out the direction. Okay, we got a freebie. Are you here? Are you friendly? I can't tell if that's working or not. Are you here? Are you friendly? Okay, it's working. Are you here? Are you friendly? Are you close? Oh, the light's on. Okay. See? It's very hard to tell with that, because I don't know if I'm in the same room. I feel like this section is a different room, but I guess it's not. Are you here? Are you friendly? Are you close? Are you far? Are you away? Are you here? Are you friendly? Are you close? You're supposed to be a mare. Maybe we just try and find you first. Are you here? Are you friendly? Are you close? I don't want to... I guess I don't need... Well, I do need this if we're... Well, I'm going to try that at the end. We're probably going to have to use the music box for the video. Because we get another spirit, or another shade kind of ghost. Are you here? Are you friendly? Are you close? Are you far? Are you friendly? Are you here? Are you close? Are you far? Are you afraid? Are you friendly? I mean, I think the lights are out. What is my sanity? I'm gonna drop this in front of the light so I actually see where it is. Man, strange. I mean, you could lower it a little bit. I don't exactly want to start dealing with cursed hunts just yet. I'm trying to think of photos, motion sensor. I mean, we can get the salt. We can try and do that. Get another smudge in here, maybe. We get all kinds of smudges. I'm gonna try and smudge for activity. Let's see. We just smudged generally right here. Did that smudge the ghost? Did I overview? No. Okay, maybe we should check the thermometer again. I mean, I'm still seeing... I guess we could check orbs. Okay, what am I doing? Let's check for the orbs. If they're still over here. Ghost has probably moved on at this point. I don't see ghost orbs anywhere. Oh, I was gonna say you did bang on the picnic table, so maybe you moved over here. Okay, get this light on for now. Well, no, if you're over here, we gotta change things up again. Okay, I know where the ghost is. I'm gonna grab this for now. I'm gonna try and smudge, because if we smudge, I have an opportunity to not get hunted here. Did that smudge the ghost? No. I am good at smudging. Really? Cleanse the area near the ghost. Wow, okay. See, this is a small map, but it is sure doesn't feel like one. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna try and do it in here. I know these picnic tables, hello. Second freebie? I can figure out what direction it's in. Nope, can't figure out the direction. Yeah. May have been a duplicate. I gotta figure out what I'm doing here. Are you here?
It's far and wide.
Okay. Well, as we know, it is finally confirmed to be a mirror. Now I don't need to worry about that. I just heard that bang. Speaking of that bang, though, drop this. I cannot see anything. Where's that EMF? Come on, EMF. See what I mean by swapping and then what the hell happened there? My hand was like a... Whatever. I can understand now how people are complaining about swapping not being quick and how it's important. At first I didn't think it was going to be that big of a deal, but I'm starting to see it. See, look at that. If you're... He's got the camera in his hand. Okay, you're banging over here now. If we get hunted... Okay, there is a hiding spot here. So if I can loop around, I can run into this spot. I'm going to turn this light back on. Got another EMF. Still don't have any objectives done. Okay. Now that we know the ghost isn't going to be over here, though. Hello, sir. I'm going to take that from you. Let's get crucifixes over here. I have some pretty darn big crucifixes. So I'm going to put this back in this corner. I'm going to see how far that goes over that way. It goes about to that basketball. So let's run and get the other one over here. So if I get a burned crucifix, that'll be a good photo. I don't know what I do with the other crucifix though. Is it back here? Maybe I should have the flashlight. I think it was over here. There's the mare. At least you broke the light over here. I didn't think you were hunting just yet. Fortunately, he didn't appear. We need more photos. Let's try and keep track of what I'm doing here. Photos, video, and then the audio, which is here. If I could get one more audio, luckily, I mean, what I might be able to do, actually, let's bring the candle over here. If I'm lucky, I think I can light the candle under this, and the ghost might just blow out the candle. Okay, this might work. Okay. We need to film. We need to, well, it'll probably be more important to film it. Well, we really need both. I'm gonna drop flashlight. I'm gonna hold something out. So if the ghost appears, I'll try and film it. But getting this last audio would be nice too. Is anyone here? Are you friendly? Are you close? EMF's not going off. Lights on. I'm not gonna try and talk to the spirit box. Yes! Please record that. Okay. See, even if it's raining, there might be a way to get this stuff done. So I still... Okay, I got my smudge. We got good inventory here. I'm gonna try and see if he'll blow this out again and I get the recording. I gotta work with whatever I can here. Can you give us a sign? I think it's still Ted. Just checking stuff out while we leave. Surprise! I mean, we got really good crucifix coverage. What did I turned my brain off. What did I do with that other crucifix? Or did I never grab it? I guess I never grabbed it. Is it over here? Yes. Let's not lose this. But yeah, I kind of turned my brain off when we got attacked there. Man, see, I don't know if they changed this, but there used to be like a peripheral light. And like now, like if you're standing on top of something, you still can't see it. And they added that a long time ago so you could see stuff. But I don't know, that feels different. Like if you're standing on top of equipment, you just cannot see it. I'm gonna have to drop something. Let's just work our way over here with all this. That basketball kind of went over there. I'm gonna put it here. I just saw that disappear. There's some weird stuff in this game with it disappearing. Next time we play Nels, I need to show you. There's a disappearing sponge that I don't know if people know about. I could have taken a photo of that. Also, I could have taken a photo of that. Okay. Try and keep inventory figured out. I'm gonna keep this over here. What did I just do with my camera? Okay, so do we... Okay, we got the audio. I know we just blew that out. I'm okay with this. So, I just want to make sure we have the audio right there. We don't need that anymore. We need a potential photo of the ghost. We need a photo of the crucifix burning, or just filming that as well. We might be able to get this here. Okay, we might be able to do some work here. That flame is a little buggy now. We have more candles though, so I can bring in candles. Oops, what is going on? See, this is weird. So burn crucifix, man, we might get a perfect game here. That would be a perfect way to end this inaugural Twitch stream. Shadow Ghost, that works too. Okay, if you want to blow out the candle, I won't even need to do the music box, but I still need a photo. But there's the objective, by the way. Yes. Okay, man, we are making stuff work here on one of the hardest maps, even though it's a small map. There, all unique video, all unique sounds. See, I am a gamer here. We can try and get a perfect game here sometimes. But we need a burn crucifix, and then we need a photo. I hear weird noises. Then we... Okay, it's hunting. Or breaking the light. Oh, he hunted from over there, you jerk. Yeah, I should be able to loot. Can he see me through there? Oh, yeah, I bet he can see me through that gap. I don't think he saw me. I kind of want him to see me, because I'll loop him around here. See what I mean? This is a small map, but the entire map is basically the ghost room. So you should definitely get a bigger reward than just a normal small map reward. At least we're not dealing with first hunts yet. That, oh my god, the breaker was on. Did you? Oh my god, he broke. He really did break both those. Alright, maybe I should have my light on. Well, here's what I'm gonna do. Put this generally right here. Maybe a little closer. Now, yeah, the other one being over here probably wasn't the best. Put the other one over here. I was just hoping that if he was back in there. Okay, good news is I don't have to film that. I just need to take the photo. Okay, so do we have the objectives done? When we still haven't cleansed, we can do that. And then repel. Okay, man, it sucks that he had to break all these lights. I can get this one on. But I see a path here to doing some stuff. What do I want to do here, though? I'm going to drop this. Try and set up over here, I think. What I'm going to do is we're going to maybe do it here. And then I'll smudge and then try and wrap around. We'll get some more smudges. Is this, what is this? Toilet paper? Some coffee was thrown over here. It is coffee world. Here, take that back. Let me see what I need. We're at 0 sanity. I guess sometimes you just need a ghost to be at 0 sanity before it finally does any activity. Okay, we'll get this in here. We don't really need anything else. So, we need to smudge. We need to get this last photo. I think we can do this all in one swoop. Let's see if we can finish this out. We're probably going to get hunted here. But I would say that's going to be okay. I wonder if there's a way. I'm going to drop smudges here. Here's my camera. I'm going to try and do this with my flashlight so I can see what I'm doing. And I want to, I'm not going to, unfortunately I'm not going to have a smudge. Just gonna walk this way. Oh, dude. He's sped up? Did he speed up or am I going crazy? Or maybe it was just me running? I mean, it wouldn't be it has to be a mare because we got the spirit box. And it's writing. So it cannot be mimicked. And it has been breaking lights. I think I was just hearing my own footsteps. Yeah, I was probably hearing my own footsteps when I thought it sped up. Okay. I gotta remember, in order to use this damn music box, I actually need sanity. Whatever. I knew we weren't getting hunted. I don't know. Ever since this last update, the player character update, things have been weird. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take all sanity. I'm glad I didn't try to use the music box with no sanity, because I almost forgot about that. I'm just gonna go ahead and take everything, because it really doesn't matter, because we're about to get cursed hunted anyway. Camera. I'm gonna wait for that to go up, because I don't want to get hunted from the mare. I want to get hunted from the music box. Okay, above 60, it's a mare, it's not gonna hunt. Alright, here's the plan. Try and fall back to my smudge sticks. I'm going to use the music box, walk over here, take that photo, fall back to the smudge, grab a smudge, and then hopefully smudge the ghost during the hunt. Because I still think I need to do that. Whoa, that's my flashlight in my hand. So we need to repel while chasing and then just incense anyway. Okay. It sucks. I mean, I guess I could just do this. I don't need to be holding the light. Here goes nothing. Oh boy. I don't know. See, the inventory is weird. I don't know, because when I place this, I'm going to have to swap. I wonder if I can... See, I wonder if there's a way I can pick all this up. Pick up this, then this, then this. When I drop this, will I swap to the camera? That's what I'm trying to do, is just... See, this inventory system. Alright, here goes nothing. Don't be on top of me. Wow, that was quick. my god, you were around there. I'm just gonna take the photo. I already... For one, I dropped my lighter. I hate this inventory system. I'm gonna see if I can escape. Okay, at some point... Dude, okay, so what happened was it's so dark. I was trying to drop my flashlight, and I had the little lighter out, and I couldn't see my hand, so I dropped the lighter. And the lighter's in here. Okay, maybe well, there goes my excuse. Okay, well, I dropped the lighter by accident. See, that was some dumb stuff. I almost could have gotten killed. I guess he was doing an event? What happened there? There was no hunt. I guess... Okay. Get this light on. Okay, I mean, it's over here. Oh boy. What happened there? I think it's bugged. It's... You know what happened? I think he did a ghost event at the literal moment I did the box. Because if I had used the box, it would be closed. Oh man. Well, maybe we'll just get hunted. I still need to... Well... Okay. What happened? Did we get the photo? I didn't check. Photos. Shadow ghost. So... Was it... It was going... What happened? I don't have the... Do I have the tier 3 crucifix? Is that what happened? I don't have the tier 3 crucifix. That's the last thing you unlock. Man, Kinetic Games have done something. Either I'm, like, not giving myself enough credit. Okay, it was doing the event, but it definitely bugged because the music box didn't close. And there was no hunt. I don't know. Maybe it's from the event. I don't know. Let me check my watch. How long is this game? 32 minutes. There we go. Okay, well, we have enough... Ow, sanity just bit my tongue. We have a little bit of sanity. I mean, do we have the perfect game? I didn't even... So we didn't cleanse, and we need to... Okay, but we got the photo. That was the problem. As long as we have the photo... I have 2 smudges, right? Yes, we have 2 smudges and a flashlight. So as long as... That was just weird, because the music box should be closed. But it did do the event, and that's why I got the photo. But now we need to cleanse and repel. But we actually might be getting a perfect game here. I almost got myself killed because I didn't have my lighter. I don't know how I survived that. I guess the game bugged because it just did a normal ghost event and not like a hunted event. Because the ghost was following me. It sounded like it was following me. Well, I can't use this to drain my sanity, but we can use this to drain my sanity. Oh, look at all. Is that stuff normally there? I don't know. We'll have to compare all these terrifying balloons and stuff. Alrighty. With that event, well, assuming... Okay, all the lights are out anyway, so no matter what, this ghost should hunt. I kind of want to check temperatures, because I don't know... I mean, we could be looking for a ghost orb. As long as I have 1 smudge on me. Oh, you are still over here. Here. Guess it doesn't really matter, but I do want the ghost to hunt. This is so weird, man. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's because there's so many more ghosts, but some of these games, sometimes I feel like I get a ghost that's just like, boom, 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 you usually get everything right, and then sometimes you get like, I mean, I've never had these 30-minute long games. I know I'm going for a perfect game here, right? We didn't get a perfect game on the other one. Here we go. Couldn't even tell. Okay, we made it. This is gonna be a cursed hunt, by the way. I don't know if the game thinks that I used the music box or not. It probably... I think this is a cursed hunt. I do not trust it. I have a smudge. Oh no, I don't. I used it. I have a flashlight. I have a lighter that I can't use. I think we can get out of here. I'm not even gonna check the book until we get out of here. That door, that left gate is broken. Please tell me we did it. Yes. Okay, we did definitely cleanse, escape, video of ghost. Man, with the rain, it was hard to tell where he started hunting. He was still around the picnic tables, which is, he started hunting where I wanted that crucifix to be. But here, the final look through, all unique, all unique, all unique. Okay, I can officially say, oh my god, I think I can officially say I am getting tired now. So we're gonna get out of here, see if we can get some good money for this perfect game. But there's definitely gotta be a mare. Let's make sure. Whew. But yeah, we're at an hour 47. So that was kind of my goal, was about 2 hours starting out. And just kind of easing it. I mean, even 2 hours is a pretty good stream, but I want to stream for about 4 hours, starting at 2 and then eventually getting to about 4 hours. I think 4 hours is a pretty common stream amount. Well, there we go. I do feel like I'm finally getting pretty wore out though. So I'm gonna just, yeah, save kind of the money for later. Let's look over and see if we did any of this. 85%. Okay, yeah, that'll be done pretty quickly. In the words of power, we still haven't done any else of that. But we got 2 weeks left. So, before we end this, I'm going to take one more look. See, Twitch still says excellent. YouTube, excellent. I think streaming is going to be a pretty solid thing here. So, thank you all so much for watching. I think I'm going to get out of here. Thank you all for the new followers, for all the chatters, for hanging out. If you're still watching, I got the Discord names. I'm going to write these names down. I'm going to go back through the chat and write all these names down because I want to remember all these names because you guys were the first ones here. So, with that, I plan to stream again tomorrow night. I'm gonna try and stream every weeknight because I really have the ability to do it, and it's just something for me to do of an evening anyway, because I just need something to do of an evening. But I really want to start spending more time with this, and as I mentioned, even though I'm starting to get tired, my voice isn't as tired. But I'm feeling kind of, ready to go to bed a little bit, but I'm gonna be staying up for a bit. But thank you, Apollo, for being here. Good night as well. I'm going to sign off. Hopefully, there should be a VOD on Twitch, and there should be the VOD on YouTube as well. So thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all next time. I'm not even going to do my normal outro because we're not making a video. So see you all next time. Hopefully we'll be again here tomorrow because I still got a lot more work to do with this event.